In the beginning, the earth was young, shrouded in mist, and teeming with untamed potential. The cradle of humanity as we know it lay in the fertile lands of Mesopotamia, where the rivers Tigris and Euphrates kissed the soil with life. But long before the rise of kings and empires, a story unfolds that stretches beyond human comprehension, a tale of beings from the stars, the Anunnaki, who came to Earth in search of something precious. The Anunnaki, whose name translates to those who came from the heavens to Earth, were said to be an advanced extraterrestrial race from the distant planet Nibiru. Their arrival on Earth was driven by necessity rather than conquest. Nibiru, their home, was a planet in distress. Its atmosphere was eroding, and the Anunnaki, despite their immense knowledge and technology, faced a grave crisis. To save their world, they needed gold, a rare and miraculous element capable of repairing their planet's atmosphere. Earth, a young and vibrant world, held vast quantities of gold hidden beneath its surface. The Anunnaki descended upon our planet, their massive ships cutting through the skies like silent messengers of an ancient destiny. They landed in the lush lands of Mesopotamia, where they established their first base of operations, Eridu, a city that would later be known as the first city on Earth. The Anunnaki were not monolithic in purpose. Among them were leaders, scientists, and workers, each playing a crucial role in their mission. Chief among them were Anu, the ruler of their kind, Enlil, the commander with a stern disposition, and Enki, the wise and compassionate scientist. It was Enki who first set foot on Earth, his curiosity ignited by the untapped potential of this young world. He marveled at its rivers, mountains, and vast stretches of unspoiled wilderness, a stark contrast to the dying lands of Nibiru. The extraction of gold began in earnest, but the toil proved arduous even for the mighty Anunnaki. Their workers who had traveled across the cosmos soon grew weary of the back-breaking labor. Discontent simmered, threatening to unravel their grand mission. It was then that Enki, always the visionary, proposed a radical solution: the creation of a new being, one that could share in the burden of labor. Enki's idea was met with resistance. Enlil, ever cautious and wary of interfering with the natural order, opposed the plan. But Enki's determination and ingenuity prevailed. With the help of Ninhursag, the Anunnaki's master geneticist, he set out to create a hybrid species by combining the genetic material of the Anunnaki with that of the hominids that roamed Earth's plains. After many trials and errors, they succeeded, and humanity was born. These early humans were not the Homo sapiens we are today. They were a primitive species, intelligent enough to follow instructions and strong enough to endure the labor required of them. The Anunnaki taught them the secrets of agriculture, mining, and construction, enabling them to build and sustain settlements that supported the Anunnaki's mining operations. Over time, these settlements grew into cities, and humanity's dependence on their celestial benefactors deepened. As the centuries passed, the relationship between the Anunnaki and humans evolved. The Anunnaki were revered as gods, their advanced technology and knowledge incomprehensible to early humans. Temples were built in their honor, rituals performed to appease them, and myths woven to explain their presence. The Anunnaki, for their part, grew fond of their creations. Some even intermingled with humans, giving rise to legends of demigods and heroes whose exploits echoed through history. But the harmony between the Anunnaki and humanity was not to last. As more humans were born and civilizations began to flourish, tensions among the Anunnaki themselves began to surface. Enlil, who had always been skeptical of humanity, saw the growing population as a threat. He believed humans were becoming too independent, their ambitions potentially dangerous. Enki, on the other hand, had grown attached to his creations. He saw in them a spark of potential, a reflection of the Anunnaki's own journey toward enlightenment. The divide between Enki and Enlil deepened, culminating in a catastrophic event that would change the course of human history. According to ancient texts, the Anunnaki became aware of a great deluge, a massive flood that would engulf the earth. Some say it was a natural disaster. Others believe it was engineered by the Anunnaki to reset the balance. Enlil saw the flood as an opportunity to rid the world of humans and start anew, while Enki, ever the protector, sought to save them. Enki secretly warned a human named Utnapishtim, instructing him to build a massive ark to preserve life. When the flood came, it swept across the earth, destroying much of what humanity had built. Yet, thanks to Enki's intervention, Utnapishtim and those aboard the ark survived. When the waters receded, humanity began to rebuild, guided once again by the Anunnaki. In the aftermath of the flood, the Anunnaki's influence on Earth waned. Some returned to Nibiru, their mission accomplished. Others chose to remain, their fates intertwined with the world they had shaped. The humans, now independent and resilient, carried forward the knowledge and culture imparted to them. They built great civilizations, from Sumer to Babylon, attributing their achievements to the gods who had once walked among them. The legacy of the Anunnaki is etched into the annals of human history, their presence a shadow that lingers in myths, texts, and monuments. To this day, scholars and enthusiasts debate the truth behind their story. Were they truly extraterrestrial beings who shaped our destiny, or were they a metaphor for the forces that drive human progress? The answers remain elusive, hidden in the sands of time and the stars above. The story of the Anunnaki invites us to ponder our origins, our place in the universe, and the forces that have guided us through the ages. Whether as creators, mentors, or mere figments of imagination, the Anunnaki remind us of the eternal quest for knowledge and the unyielding bond between humanity and the cosmos.